Welcome to Bashar Oaks UK Weather Channel on this fine spring morning with me, Alex Walker and Ben Williams. Over the years, spring has brought its traditional weather, but as equally its unusual weather. Between 2000 and 2011 alone, we have seen the sun traditionally rising early in the morning and set later on in the afternoon. Spring also brings us warm weather, of which us UK residents are more than happy to welcome in.
Also at springtime, the spring brings us a fair share of rainfall too. Over the years, as the weather has got colder, we have begun to see the UK's season of spring be interrupted by snow in the West Midlands and Wales region. I think I prefer the warm weather myself, where we can go into the back garden. Also over the years, spring has also become windy. So windy in fact, some years you can hardly walk in a straight line.
Not only does the spring in the UK offer residents varied weather, it also offers the best of its nature as flowers begin to grow, birds start to build their nests and farmers start to deliver newborn lambs. In 2012 mid-January, we were already starting to see spring events happen much earlier as farmers were already delivering lambs. Despite the unusual changes in the weather and a natural life of the UK during springtime, spring never fails to please. Over the past 11 years, data has been collected in the UK to show the rainfall in spring. Let's take a look to see how the statistics have changed over the years. Here is the data which geologists have found. The data is given to us in millimetres.
So, as you can see, in the year 2000, rainfall at the end of May hit 75.7 millimetres, but in 2001 the rainfall decreased by 32.4 millimetres, showing a rainfall of 43.3 millimetres.
In 2002, the UK's rainfall increased to its third highest at 101.7 millimetres between 2000 and 2011. The following year, in 2003, the geologists collected the data of 98 millimetres of rainfall. This is what geologists would call just above average.
Over the next 3 years, 2004, 2005 and 2006, rainfall began to increase massively from 51.1 millimetres to 112.5 millimetres, giving a difference of 61.4 millimetres over the 3 years. In 2007, the UK's rainfall hit its highest between 2000 and 2011. Hitting records of 114.1 millimetres, the UK saw its heaviest rainfall yet. That much in fact, it played a major role in the disruption of flooding of Wales, the Midlands, Northern England, Northern Ireland, parts of Scotland and South Wales of England.
In terms of rainfall, 2008 was an under-average year with data showing rainfall at 47.9 millimetres. Although rainfall was much lower, strong winds took over, resulting to disruption in transport and power supplies over the spring period in 2009. Rainfall increased back to its average at 82 millimetres, but the following year in 2010, rainfall hit its lowest on record over 11 years, revealing data collection 39 millimetres.
Finally, in 2011 last year, the UK's rainfall was recorded once again above average rainfall, giving a figure of 98.3 millimetres. From the data we have found, we can see a regular pattern in the rainfall. We can see that the UK's rainfall is fairly average, but from these results, once or twice every 3 or 4 years, the rainfall exceeds its average.
Because of global warming, temperatures increase, leading to a more intensifying rainfall. From the results we have just explained, we can also see a pattern in the data. The data shows us that from the year 2000, the highest records of rainfall occur every 3 to 4 years.
This helps us to predict the rainfall in 2050 of around 120 millimetres on average. We also predict that heat levels will increase to a substantial amount to 15 degrees Celsius on average.
Because of the pressure that is created in the air through the increased rainfall and temperatures, thunderstorms are likely to occur much more often.
Also, we predict snowfall to occur from the start to mid-March. So, this is our prediction of how we see the weather in 2050. We suspect due to global warming being one of the major factors.